Yeah, interesting. Okay. So I just saw Temperance and the Five of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Swords is coming out. So there might be some very fast-paced movement for you during this time. Yeah, there's going to be some form of change that is going to be brought to your attention, something that maybe you had a lot of negative see, that's the interesting thing. You know that your negativity is exactly what holds you back. And so it's like instantly when I was trying to say what I was going to say, it's like got cut off so quick. So yeah, let's just go look into the cards, shall we? We have the Six of Swords coming out. I got Six of Swords, Five of Swords. I can already sense that there's something about backtracking for sure. And then the Ten of Cups, bro. Okay. So there's something very significant about backtracking. Cool. We have the Tower card coming out, card 16, ruled by Mars. Like your actions led you to have these certain, I don't want to say like this, but truly it is consequences. Your cause had an effect. And it's like you're understanding that you needed to take a lot of personal accountability and understanding your influence and your power, your presence even is what I'm really sensing. Like originally maybe you thought, because the Six of Swords represents travel, but it also represents moving into calming waters. And it's almost like you recognize that, this actually is not giving me a lot of fucking peace. If anything, it's actually pushing more and more people away from me. And something about that is really significant, especially for those who are more intuitive and intentionally practice spirituality. It's like you had to really almost Five of Cups. You almost had to take the L in a sense, but the L actually stood for love. Oh my god. That's so hilarious. So it's like wait. I need some water. I'm like so dehydrated, bro. Cheers. I said cheers and after. I'm drinking elderberry tea with lemon balm because I heard that it's really good for you in general. Um yeah, there's something about freeing yourself from past ways of thinking that something was abundant when in reality it was abundant. That's the thing. It was definitely abundant, and you maybe at some points took it for granted, but it's like you had this amount of gratitude with like embedded into your DNA that like genuinely on a subconscious level you did enough. Okay? And sometimes when we don't show up in the physical world in the ways that other people really want us to, it can be seen and also projected onto us this level of disappointment, which is actually so fucking unnecessary, uncalled for, and extremely can be like so dehumanizing, honestly. It can be so dehumanizing to just have someone project this image of like what your capacity is, what your worth is, what you bring to the table, what kind of thoughts you have that are coherent with the collective consciousness, you know? Like it's almost like when there was a slight of difference, it was this kind of like environmental response to you. And so in that own like reciprocity that's happening between two parts, it's it's understanding that you have every fucking right to have your response be something that gives you so much more peace, that makes you feel so much more light. Oh my god. It's like you don't see the brightness around you enough, honestly. That's what it really feels like. Like, there's a lot of shit that you've been addressing, and it's not because you're a shitty person, honestly. It's almost like the inevitable nature of growing up in a shit environment. You just have to be so fucking for real. You did not grow in the best place for healthy, safe expression. That's just what it was. And that's not what it is anymore. And that's why it's not even like you look at your past and you're like, damn, that was hella depressing. You're just like, damn, I'm so glad that I got through that. I'm just so glad that I'm fucking alive in this moment and that I get to experience all of these new lessons and challenges too. Because it's like you don't really freak out anymore. It's like this energy of not freaking out like you did in the past. So it is kind of this level of like you literally cultivated and raised this version of yourself that shows up for you to such a high degree that no matter what anyone does, it's almost like you're just not, you're just like unfazed. Like they cannot phase you. How interesting. All right, let's go ahead and look into the other cards. We have the Ace of Cups coming out, but it didn't pop out, so... Oh, collective. Oh, collective. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Wait, yeah, let me look into this a little bit more, because... Four of Pentacles, okay, okay. Okay, Ace of Wands. I split the deck, Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So, pretty much what I was saying before, it's like, but it's also like, you're very, it's almost, it's so interesting. This energy is so interesting. My collective, man, you complex fucking motherfuckers. Like, you literally had to navigate so much. You didn't have a choice necessarily, and yet at the same time, you did have a choice. You have implemented this mindset, this concept yourself, because you were not given choices as a child. So that's why you grew up to be very stubborn, because you were like, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to like shrivel up and dwindle into nothingness. I'm not going to just disappear. I'm going to make my own mark. And then you are presented this opportunity to choose whether you're going to truly respect yourself. You had to really fucking cultivate that. And it was a test. It was a test because the universe knew that no matter what you chose, you would end up choosing yourself. And that might sound, okay, some people in the collective were like, damn, that sounds kind of like narcissistic. Okay, but for real shit, there's definitely this energy of like, you're also super fucking hard on yourself, very self-critical, and you think too much. But the only reason you overthink is because of the fact that you were literally not allowed the space to speak up. That is what cultivates the overthinking, is the environment where you were not safe to express yourself. And that level of wanting to control the situation because you weren't allowed your own sense of control as a child. There's something really significant about elk or deer during this time. Maybe you're drawn to Princess Mononoke, because this is giving Princess Mononoke. And it's this almost hard pill that you really had to swallow. Yeah. Because it was like, even in your friendships, your community, your relationships, and it was like, truly, am I being celebrated for my love here? Am I being celebrated for my love? What a good fucking question. So, okay, that is the first set of tarot. And then I wanted to look into the second set. So I'm using my, oh my goodness, what was Fairies of Light, is it? Oh. No, where did it go? Oh. Excuse me. Fairy Lights. Fuck. Fairy Lights tarot deck. One of my favorite decks, actually. And my Mystic Odyssey tarot deck. So I'm kind of interested in more of like, oh, there's still more. Okay, so something about the ocean is really significant during this time. So travel to the ocean is going to be helpful as much as inspirational is what I'm sensing, like innovative of your inspirations, kind of recalibrating yourself during this time. It doesn't have to be a big body of water. It could just be like a small pond is also what I'm sensing. Yeah, there's something about like forward movement, action, and travel within that sense. So maybe this is travel that is going to allow you to pave the path for more forward movement. Interesting. Kind of want to like see where is this energy leading to. Page of Wands. Okay, I just heard deeper exploration of the child. 3, the Empress came out. Okay, so the Empress came out, and what was this? Yeah, the Moon card, card 18. So there is something in during this time to have that kind of like childlike faith. And I know that's such a motherfucking thing to say. Such a classic thing to say. Just have faith. Just trust in the universe. But seriously, trust. Have faith. Have they not already shown up so much? And it's like you're literally willing, is what I'm sensing from this energy though, is like you're literally willing to sit in the dark and still have faith. So that is why it's kind of like an ironic joke to make to you of all people, is like you understand that by maintaining your own fire within, the things that you enjoy, the things that bring life and love and peace into your life, that those kinds of things are exactly what cultivates that torch that is lit up at a moment's notice, right? So instantaneously, but without any recollection of like how it even began, almost. So cool, we have the Page of Cups too. So Page of Cups, Page of Wands. I am kind of sensing like a celebration, like a festival as well. So maybe you're going to a festival soon. That's nice. Page of, whoa. We have the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and then the Page of Swords. The only page not here is the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see what other cards come out. May I please and thank you, Spirit? Okay, 6 of fucking Wands. That's it. Okay, that's all I gotta say. 10 of fucking Cups. When I say faith, I mean literally celebrate yourself. Celebrate who you are in this moment, okay? Because you've built yourself, you've gone through a lot, you've definitely gone through enough. You don't have to continue to put yourself through that, as much as you have been taking accountability by these influences, these people who taught you ways that were not healthy for you, and understanding that truly the only person in this very moment who can betray you the most is you. And this level of like really witnessing, oh my gosh, my nose. Maybe someone's talking about you. But yeah, no, someone's definitely talking about you. Anyways, it's really giving like it's a really interesting energy. It's like you sit in your abundance and appreciate everything that you have because you admire and respect that part of yourself, the person in the past who was so diligently working so hard to get you to this point. And then it's also like, it's not that you're ungrateful, it's that you're actually, because of that gratitude, you want to do more, you want to show up more, you want to be there for yourself in this new state that you can access yourself more clearly. That's literally what it is that you've healed so much of you to get to this point so that you could see things a little bit more clearly. And sometimes the clarity brings the harsh reality too. And the harsh reality is that everything is as it's meant to be. And sometimes it's not what we want it to be, but it's what we need it to be, truly. So that's why your personal sovereignty, respecting your choice, understanding that you have a choice, that you get to have a choice, that you have given that to yourself. That is exactly, you have to give yourself credit. That is literally this fucking energy. It's literally that you do not give yourself enough fucking credit. And I don't mean this in a way where it's like you're better than anyone else by doing this thing. No, you yourself brought yourself out of a fucking shitty ass situation, okay? You literally brought yourself from a place where people were not supporting you, that's for sure. They were definitely gaslighting you as well. In other words, they did not truly understand the depth of your situation. That is not your loss, and that is not your own fucking duty to address. If they do not have the capacity for it, you need to let them go. And I mean this on an energetic level. I'm being so fucking for real. As a spiritual conduit, like truly, if I do not have this space, I cannot channel for you guys. Because with all due respect, I do not want my own shit to get onto you guys. Like that's literally what it is. And so when I speak to you guys, I know that this message is finding someone who needed to hear this. Because that is faith. That is blind ass fucking faith. And you went forward in so many situations, and I know that it's challenging. But there's still so much that you know that you're not admitting you experienced that was so joyful during that period of time that honestly felt like shit. It felt icky. It felt, honestly, icky is a good word. Because there's definitely a lot of feminines who attract a lot of unwanted attention. Unwanted, right? But needed. You needed to know how powerful you were. And yes, going through the egoic nature of attaching to those things, because we see it happen. We see it. It presents itself into the physicality. It's about how we respond to the universe interacting with us. That is literally what it is. It's not to be hyper vigilant. It's to go forth and practice gratitude in a meditative state, no matter what you're doing. That is... I feel like I'm being the harsh older sister. So let me like back up a little bit. Sorry. I just don't understand. I don't understand why the people who have gone through so much shit, the people in this collective that has gone through so much shit is so fucking hard on themselves. It wants me, I want to cry like a little bit, but it's also like it wants me to say so clearly, you have nothing to fucking prove to any motherfucker besides yourself. And even then, you do not have to push yourself into fucking burnout just to prove something to you. That is not the way. Because you do know deep down inside that there is love. You do know that. It's more about how are you going to actually create that? How are you going to literally manipulate your own energy and time-space continuum to make sure that you're continuing to do that for yourself, your soul? That is the question that comes forth. Whew, that is so fucking intense. Oh my Shibar. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use my Moonology Oracle cards to pull some advice themes for you guys, because I want this to kind of end on a more intentional, focused way, so that when you leave this reading, you can hopefully take away something that you can actively involve yourself in to cultivate more love. It's always going to be love. I'm just gonna put out there, it's always love. And I apologize if my tone got really harsh. I just get very passionate. I get very passionate, even with myself, man. Like, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, look into this energy as well. The Oracle. And please show me correlated cards during this time that'll help guide the collective. Please and thank you. Luck is on your side. What did I say? Have faith, goddammit. Things are on the up and up, I promise. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, like I just fucking said, motherfucker. All right? And I'm not trying to be patronizing. I'm literally just... maybe that is a little patronizing. I'm sorry. I'm tired today. I just really wanted to channel for you guys. I felt really drawn to do it despite my own conditions. Surrender to the divine. Have faith, okay? Have faith with yourself. Understand that the only person that can shoot yourself forward in the dark is yourself. The only person that can truly witness the light is yourself. Because the only way that you can witness either or is because both of them exist. And there's something really significant about the next upcoming full moon, because the new moon already happened, and it's about cultivating these new beginnings for yourself every single day, okay? Don't think of it in the long term. If that's too overwhelming, start with right now. Literally, just start with right now. Don't even fucking think about it anymore, because truly, it is about time that you really just pat yourself on the back and just enjoyed your life a little bit more. Honestly, a lot more is what I'm sensing. Thank you, confirmation verb. So that is the collective message. I haven't done this a while. I go by Psychic Kai. I have a tarot, TikTok tarot account, where I'm sure some of you have found me from there. And I'll leave any information about like personals, gratuities, things like that in the description below. But other than that, I really just want to appreciate the community that is already here during this time, because of the fact that I just fucking appreciate you guys for being here. I'm sending you guys so much love and support on your own spiritual journey, okay? Bye, collective.